Hello friends, how are you doing? Oh, I've got to delete this thing. Hang on. I forget when I don't do whiff box. I'm so not techie that it automatically pins something in the comments. I don't know how to turn it off. So I just delete it when it doesn't apply. Which on this one it doesn't apply. So if you were here with me Tuesday, I told you I'd be back Thursday sharing the new Friends warmer, and I am keeping good on my promise, which is big for me in the summertime, y'all. Or for that matter, starting in May. Everything from May on is just like willy nilly. I told you I might even like dismantle my friend's um, shelf so I could show you all of the things, and I did that, and I'm glad I did. It was an opportunity to clean a warmer that was really dirty, and I'm gonna have to figure out where all of this is going now because it's just a small shelf, and I also have a rather large Lego set of Central Perk that I did with my friend Heather. Yes, my best friend's name is also Heather. Um, so it's a busy shelf. I may have to add a shelf, but anyway, for those of you who may not know, my name is Heather Pratt. I am the original Scentsy fragrance consultant for this business. Along the way, my husband joined me. He was always supportive, but has gotten more involved over the years. We've been doing this for 15 years. We are Pratt Scent Biz, and we are so grateful for all of you for joining us. We're so grateful for our customers, our team members, and we're just always excited to share Scentsy with other people, whether it's the business model or its product. And y'all, they just have the best products and the best licenses that they just make my heart happy. Am I doing that right? I don't know. It's not a great one. But if you are in your, I don't know, 40s, 50s, you probably have a special place in your heart for Friends, the TV show, just like I do. It was a big part of my high school, college years. I distinctly remember in college, must see TV Thursday nights on NBC. My entire apartment of 6 women would gather in our common area to watch the shows that were on then. I don't remember all of them. Friends is top bar in my head, and we also watched ER when it came on at 9 o'clock. Um, that was our Thursdays. That was our bonding time, and that was so. There's so many memories tied up, good memories tied up with this TV franchise. And honestly, it is still the show I go to when I am like having a rough day or I need to just turn some noise on in the background. I have seen every episode, so many episodes I've seen probably hundreds of times at this point or close to it. It's on some channel just about every night, every evening, every night, and it really is a go-to. I will go and turn that on. Big Bang Theory is second on that list, and I think they have so many things in common, but that's a whole other conversation. So I was really excited when they announced their partnership, and obviously the partnership has grown, and we've added some stuff to it. And like I said, I'm excited to open up this latest warmer and share it with you while I do it. I am going to cue it up so I don't tell you anything that's not correct. Because I think everything I have sitting out here is available. The only thing I don't have out here that is also available is Snappy, the lobster Scentsy buddy. And again, if you know, you know the importance of the lobster. You're my lobster. Um, and I don't have him because he's not at the office. I actually gifted him to my lobster, my husband Joseph, and my partner. So it is actually at the house in his possession. Everything else here that you see behind me is available. I'm going to briefly touch on all of it after we open the warmer, and then we'll go on. I'll put the link up so you know where to order. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link is in the description. So, again, if you watch the franchise, you watched even a single episode, you probably noticed the purple door with the yellow frame around the peephole, right? And that is the direction for this warmer. And I don't even know why that frame and that peephole were such such an icon, but it was in every episode. You always saw the purple door, you always saw the yellow peephole. They very rarely used the peephole. I mean, heck, the door was rarely locked. But it's just an icon of that franchise. But I love this. It says, I'd rather be watching Friends, which is so true. On a lot of days, I'm like, I just need some Friends, and I will go home and I will watch some Friends. I love this. I should put it over here so y'all can see it better. So literally, the way they packaged it, when you open it up and you take, there was, the instructions, and this whole thing is covered up. You uncover it. There it is, the peephole in all of its yellow frame glory, and this is fantastic. Oh, I'm feeling that there might be some. Oh no, okay. Let's see, I'm feeling that there may be some sort of construction that goes on here. So let me uncover the cord. You're not going to drop this. Put that in there. And you can tell this is legit the first time I'm opening it because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so you pull this off. Woo! Okay, that's releasing the Kraken. Alright. So pull that off. And I'm just going to give you a little tip. Whenever I unbox things, I put the pieces, the packing bits, back in the box in the order that they were in when I opened it. So the stuff laying on top, usually around the dish, stays there. So it's easier for me to know what goes where because I know where it came from. Especially if it's something I'm not going to box back up for a while or I'm doing a show over. So, looks like to me with this one, no, I don't know what's in the little box. So this is the warmer. It's not huge. The frame is the centerpiece. They've even got gold. I mean, it literally looks like, okay, I had to test it because, oh, duh, it's not open on the back. I had to test it because I thought maybe it was one of those. Oh, the dish is in the box. So it is an element warmer. There's no light. We'll close that back up because I want to see the dish. They've been doing some really fun things with the dishes lately, so I'm hoping this doesn't disappoint. But being that you don't see the dish, it may just be a plain clear dish. I honestly don't remember. I told you I have the Lego set. I did the set of Central Perk. I also have the set, it is huge, for doing the apartments. So, we just haven't blocked off our time to get together to do that yet. I will put this back in the box shortly, so I don't lose it. Oh, it is not a clear dish. It's cute little purple dish, and it just says Friends on the inside. It feels like wood. Okay, this is the thing that I didn't anticipate, and I don't think I was saying it because I didn't think of it. It feels like wood. It feels like a wooden door, which the door would have been a wooden door. And you put the dish in place, and it's just, it's all not seamless, but they go together so well. So excited. I love it. It's of course it's the perfect addition because that's what we got going on. So if you are a Friends fan or you have a Friends fan in your family, this would be a fantastic gift. Any of these, whatever suits your budget, would be a great gift for them. And I'm just going to go through all of them and pricing for you. So what we haven't discussed is the bar. Naturally, it's coffee. I want to read the description though, because if you've had any of our coffee flavors before, like a mocha doodle or a perk me up, those are like a slap you in the face coffee. This one is not. I really feel like I'm going to do the smells like and not the whole description, even though the full description is great. Where am I at on time? I'm just going to go for it. This is inspired by the irresistible pull of the Central Perk, where an orange couch holds 1,000 conversations and the espresso machine hums its steady rhythm. Freshly brewed coffee, rich and aromatic, fills the air with warmth that turns strangers into friends. The dark roasted boldness of double espresso fuels late night talks and early morning revelations. A splash of coconut cream makes everything sweeter, like shared moments with the ones you know best. Life's smallest and biggest moments unfold over countless cups. So the fragrance notes are double espresso, fresh brewed coffee, and coconut cream. I did not know what made the difference, and it's the coconut cream. I like the smell of coconut fine. I don't like the taste of coconut, but it really makes this different. I mean, maybe it's just one of those dumb things of like, oh, well, if I walked on the set, this is what it smelled like, but if I walked on the set, this is what I would want it to smell like, you know? Like I said, it's not that slap you in the face of Perk Me Up. It's not got the chocolate undertones of the Mocha Doodle. It's the coconut cream that really makes a difference. And I'm going to be real. This is a bar I've had sitting in my office. The temperatures in my office fluctuate a whole heck of a lot. So it's gotten a little sweaty. I did use it to make some samples, so I'm just going to use it now, and I'm going to order me a new one. Or I'm going to put it in my Scentsy Club. Because this is probably my most favorite coffee fragrance that I've ever smelled from Scentsy. I'm a coffee lover. I'm addicted to coffee. Totally wasn't even thinking, just grabbed a protein shake out of the refrigerator, and look, it's a cafe latte. That's like, oh, that's poetic. That's just the way it should be. So that is the fragrance of Friends. It's always been the fragrance in the Friends collection, and it's always had the frame on it, so I didn't know if we'd ever actually get the frame. The bars are $7. They are a little higher price than our normal bars because we have to pay for that collaboration license. So, drum roll. This warmer is $75. Again, it's higher. All of these things are higher priced than other products because we have to pay for that licensing. All right, I'm going to try to pull this one over without breaking it, but I definitely want you to see some of the details. This is the warmer, the Central Perk warmer. And the thing I want to see if I can capture, I mean, obviously it's fantastic. I think if I recall correctly, I don't have these plugged up, y'all, but I think when it's plugged up, there is some sort of backlight on that, but maybe not, because it's an element warmer, so it doesn't have any lighting. So it's fantastic. I just cleaned it, but there's still some dust and whatnot on it. I love that the back, I mean, you can imagine, I don't think this was actually behind the couch, because, oh, it's not. But if you look at the window, there was a little cabinet whatever that was under the window on the show. But one of the things that makes this super cool, I'll take that out so I don't break it, but if you look really closely, their names are here. There's Ross, there's Rachel, Joey is over here, Monica is back here, Chandler is back here, and Phoebe is here. But all of their names are like included in the rug. So that is something that makes that one extra special for me. I just love it. I was devastated when Matthew Perry died. So anyway, there is that one. And I just noticed it is actually on sale. It was originally priced $80 and it is now $72. The Snappy Scentsy Buddy, the Lobster Scentsy Buddy, he's a super cute buddy. He's like, he has claw up like this, and the back of it says, "You're my lobster." He's also on sale. He was originally $50 and now $45. There is a scent pack of the Friends scent. It is regular $8, now it's $7.20. One of my favorite things, I was a little surprised when they did the couch warmer because we already had the couch plushie, and I really love this thing, even though my child put marker on it. But it's got some heft. It's got something solid. I mean, it's squishy, but I don't know how to describe it. It keeps its It helps it sit upright for one thing, but this makes one of the best nap pillows. I mean, your head just fits right on the cushions, and it's fantastic for taking a nap on your couch. Okay. Um, what's really weird, I'm just going to be very transparent with you. My scent pack smells like popcorn, and I don't know why. I'm probably going to order a new one and replace it and see if it smells more like coffee. But the one that's in here now, I don't know if it's just faded with time, but it smells like popcorn. But anyway, that's one of my favorite parts of this because it was one of the first like non-animal, non-whatever that we did that's a buddy. And we had to transition the name to plush because it's more of a decorative piece. It was early in there. We call it Darling Decor to be fancy. It was originally $55. It's now $49.50. Now I understand a lot of that is a little bit on the pricier side. So if you need a coffee mug, there is nothing that says friends more or better, maybe, than just a little Central Perk coffee mug. I will be honest. I have real life, 2 of them, Central Perk coffee mugs. One white, one purple. I told you I have a problem. But this is, honestly, I would use this as a mug. Not really, you wouldn't use this as a mug. But if you are a coffee connoisseur and you love your mugs, this is a great handle. This is a great setup. Somebody needs to borrow the template and make a real mug out of it. Obviously, it's not going to hold anything because it's got fragrance it's got to let out. But these are regular 35 and it's sold out. I'm so sorry. Pretend I didn't show you that. But it'll come back, so keep an eye out. Maybe. But it actually says friends in there. So we're going to put that aside since it's not actually available anymore. But that is the Friends collection. I'm going to link it. Also, one of the things I don't think I talk about enough, in the 15 years I have been doing Scentsy, our prices have increased. I'm not going to pretend they haven't. Our designs have also increased tremendously, but it's gotten a little on the pricey side when it comes to getting new warmers or any of the decor pieces. The fragrance stuff hasn't increased just a super ton. It's a little bit higher. But if you did not know, you can go online and order stuff, and you can use a pay in 4 option. I'll click on one of these so I can see the details. So it's run through PayPal, and it's super easy. I've used it before with stuff I'm like, I don't have that kind of cash right now. I've gone through my website, I've done the pay in 4, and I try to, so it works out, so it's like coming out like every couple of weeks, I think. And for example, for this $75 warmer, it breaks down to like $18.75 a week, and it's every other week. So for $20, you can get it, you can order it, it can head your way, and then a couple of weeks later, they'll take out another $18.75. A couple of weeks later, $18.75. A couple of weeks later, $18.75. Now, if you need to line it up with your payday and it sells out, it doesn't work out for you, but like, if this is pay week, you're like, oh, I can do that. I've got a spare $20 this week, and I'll just make sure that I have a little less Starbucks or 7 Brew or Dunkin' or whatever your coffee choice is, or, maybe I'll make some adjustments to my budget so I can get it, because I'm not saying, if you can't, you can't. Do not do anything that's beyond your budget. But sometimes you're like, oh, I can't do that in one fell swoop, but I could break it out over a couple of months. So that is always an option, and it's not just on these really expensive pieces, or even on just one item. You can put a bunch of stuff in your cart, and you can still do that pay in 4 option. So it's a great option. It's out there if you need it, when you need it, and I just wanted to mention it because I'm talking about something that's expensive. So anywho, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're on Instagram, I would love a like and a subscribe. If you are on Facebook, just give it a like, a comment. That helps me spread out a little bit more. If you love coffee, but you're not so much into Friends, look up the But First coffee mug warmer. It's so cute. But anyway, thank you. I love you guys. And I will be back on Tuesday. And I'm going to share my 3rd favorite brand love, and that is Snoopy. So I will see you then. Bye-bye.